Hi there, my name's Lucinda Brock and I'm a chartered physiotherapist and Pilates instructor. We've put our Pilates classes online to try and keep our clients active and moving. Today I'm going to record an advanced Pilates class. For those of our current clients that have been with us for a while, you may be able to recognise those exercises and dial them down or have a go and see how you get on. Go gently, nothing should hurt as we're doing Pilates. You're allowed to feel those muscles working but not to be in pain. So we're going to start off in 4-point kneeling. So as you come down off your roll down, you're going to come down onto your hands and knees. And we're just going to start off with a gentle press up in this position, thinking about your posture first of all, so make sure that you're in that neutral spine position. And then when you're ready, I want you to walk your knees out behind you just a short distance. So you could go to a full press up if you want to, but we will come to a few of those later. And when you're ready, you're just going to start off with a gentle bend of the elbows and breathe in to come up. And the same again, breathing out to sink and breathe in to come up. And again. So you're thinking about your centre being set, keeping your back steady, but making those arms work. And as we carry on through this set of exercises, you could just do a variety of little press-ups if you prefer to, rather than working on the 4-point kneeling we're going to be doing in a moment. 2 more to go. Lovely, and then pause. Going to bring your knees back underneath you, and you're going to tuck your toes underneath you. And we're going to move on to our leg pulling prone prep, which I call the bunny hop. So again, just check that neutral spine position, and when you're ready, you're going to breathe out to lift both feet just an inch off the mat. Breath in to hold, and breathe out to lower. So check your centre set, breathe out to lift, breath in to hold, breathe out to lower. And again, when you're ready, breathing out to lift, breath in to hold, and breathe out to lower. So as you're doing it, you should be feeling tummy muscles and bottom muscles working. This is one of those ones that I always think is a lot harder than it looks. So keeping the back steady. And we're going to do 3 more. Well done. Last one. And then relax back. If you want to, sink back onto your heels for a moment, give the wrists a bit of a breather. But then when you're ready, I'm going to come up again. I'm just going to shuffle myself backwards because otherwise I think I might disappear off the screen, I'm not sure. So you're going to walk your hands out in front of you. And when you're ready, we're going to come up into a full plank. So when you're ready, you're going to keep your centre set, lift the knees, push forwards onto the hands, breath in to hold. Breathe out to bend the knees and lower. And again, lift the knees, push forwards, breath in to hold, and breathe out to sink back. And again when you're ready. Well done. If you're happy to, you're going to come up into that position again, and we're going to add in that little press up. So I definitely can't do a full press up, so I take any little bit of elbow bend is good, and then you're going to sink back down again. So you're going to aim for 3 little press ups, all big ones if you can manage it. Well done. And we're going to do 2 more sets. So coming up again, a little elbow bend, keeping the back steady. Well done. Last one, really focusing on that little plum tucked underneath the chin, making sure it's the elbows that are doing the work. And then sinking back and coming all the way back onto your heels. Take a deep breath in and breathe out to relax. Well done. Bring yourself up again. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. And we're just going to thread the needle to get the upper back moving. So when you're ready, you're going to float one arm up towards the ceiling and then post it underneath the opposite side. And then come back to the middle again and go the other way. So reaching high and posting under. Reaching high and posting under. We're going to do one more on each side. So again, reaching high and posting under. And once more. Lovely. And then we're going to come down to lie onto one side. So bringing yourself slowly down, placing one arm out ahead of you, knees are bent, and your feet, apologies, not arm out ahead of you, arm up above you. Knees are bent and your feet are lined up with your bottom. We're going to start with a climb at level 2. So when you're ready, you're going to float both feet 8 inches up in the air. Keeping your centre set, breathe out to lift your top knee and breathe in to lower. And again, breathe out to lift and breathe in to lower. And again. So just feeling a little bit of gentle work into the side of the bottom cheek. Well done. We're going to do one more as it is. And then we're going to add in that leg extension. So you're going to lift, straighten, bend and lower. Lift, straighten, bend and lower. Think about that little grape tucked underneath your waist. Make sure that you're not squashing it. And we're going to do 2 more. Fantastic. We're going to do one more for luck. Going to straighten that leg and draw a little circle. See if you can keep the rest of your body still. And make that circle go the other way. And then relax back down again. Well done. Let the feet come down. Going to let your top leg briefly come over in front. Straighten the bottom leg away from it. Lift the bottom leg for a moment and draw a little circle. Well done. Make it go the other way. So really nice gentle one, just a tiny bit of work for the inner thigh. And then relax it down again. Lifting that bottom leg again. Going to glide it forwards and back. Well done. One more time. And then relax back down again. Place both legs back on top of each other. Lift your top leg to the horizontal and draw a little circle. And make it go the other way. Fantastic. Relax it down for a moment. Float the top leg back up again and glide it forwards and back. So you're really thinking about your middle staying still. If you can do, pop your top hand onto your top hip. Two more. Well done. And relax back down again. Bring your elbow underneath your shoulder if you're happy to. If you've got any shoulder problems, then this one probably isn't appropriate for you. You could just stay rested down in the position before. You're going to just check the length of your body and check that neutral spine position. So rest your hand onto the bottom of your rib cage and draw the rib cage along from the floor so you've lengthened yourself away from the shoulder. If you can do, the top hand's going to come onto the top hip, but it can always come and rest gently in front of you if you prefer. Going to lift that top leg just a few inches and draw a little circle. Keep the body long. Well done. And make it go the other way. And relax back down again. Going to lift that top leg again. And you're going to glide it forwards and back. So you may need to bring that hand down in front of you if you're feeling wobbly. The aim is that those hips are staying stacked on top of each other, that your tummy's staying still. Well done. 2 more times, forwards and back. Lovely, and relax back down again. Let the knees bend, so you're back in a kind of clam position, but you're still rested up onto that elbow. Rest your hand along the top of the body, and when you're ready, you're going to breathe out to float up, and breathe in to float down. And again, breathe out to float up, and breathe in to float down. So again, if that shoulder's at all uncomfortable, just relax the head down, just move the top arm. One more time. Fantastic. Relaxing down again. We're going to add in 2 more just to challenge you a little bit more. So you're going to float up. And you're then just going to do 5 clams in a row. Well done. So the body staying steady, just that top knee lifting. I've lost count now. 1 more. And relax back down again. Final one. You're going to lift up into that position again. You're going to lift the top knee. And you're going to straighten the leg and bend the leg. 2 more. Well done. And then relax back down again. Fantastic. We're going to take ourselves straight over to the other side. So bring your head back with you. And you're going to start off with a clam at level 2 on the other side. So one arm up above you. Towel between head and arm. Knees are bent. Feet are lined up with your bottom. Check for the grape underneath your waist. When you're ready, both feet are coming 8 inches up in the air. And when you're ready, you're going to breathe out to lift and breathe in to lower. And again. Well done. On the next one, you're going to lift the top knee, straighten the leg, bend the leg, lower the knee. Lift the knee, straighten the leg, bend the leg, lower the knee. And again. Well done. One more as it is. And then we've got one more again where you're going to lift the top knee, straighten the leg, and you're going to draw a little circle. Well done. Keep the body steady. And make it go the other way. The circle, that is, not your body. Well done. And relax that knee down again. Fantastic. Give the bottom a quick rub if it needs it. Let your top leg come over in front. Straighten the bottom leg away from you. When you're ready, you're going to lift the bottom leg and you're going to draw a little circle. And make it go the other way. So the rest of your body staying steady, still space for a grape underneath your waist as that lower leg circles. Well done. And relax back down again. Lifting that bottom leg again, going to glide it forwards and back. Well done. One more time, forwards and back. And then relaxing down. Place both legs back on top of each other so you're back in your pencil straight line. Bring the top leg to the horizontal and draw a little circle. Well done. See if you can keep your body steady. If you're happy to, bring that top hand onto your top hip. Well done. Make it go the other way. Fantastic. Still keeping the middle part of you steady. I definitely have to slow it down on this side to keep it steady. And relax back down again. Bring the top leg back up again and glide the leg forwards and back. So remember, you're only going as far as you can control it. So as soon as you start to feel the rest of your body trying to move with that leg, it's time to change direction. Well done. 2 more times. Fantastic. And relax back down again. If you're happy to and the shoulder's comfortable with it, you're going to bring your elbow underneath your shoulder. Well done. Starting off with those legs nice and long. Rest the top hand. In fact, actually start, apologies, with your hand on the rib cage. Lengthen yourself away from the floor. Bring your top hand onto your top hip, or it can come down in front of you. Lift the top leg and draw a little circle. Well done. Make it go the other way. And relax it down again. Check the body is still long. Lift the top leg again, glide it forwards and back. Well done. Slight wobble going on here. So the body's staying steady and the top leg is moving. Well done. Once more, forwards and back. And relax back down again. Let the knees bend. Give that bottom a good rub if it needs it. We're then just going to come back into the clown position. So check that your feet are in line with your bottom. Rest the top hand along the top of your body. Keep the rib cage long, and when you're ready, you're going to breathe out to lift and breathe in to lower. So you're just bringing the body up into a straight line, checking that that lower shoulder's comfortable. If it's not, just rest down and move that top arm only. Fabulous. On the next one, you're going to float up, and then you're just going to do 5 little clams. Well done. Keep those headlights on your hips pointing forwards, and then relax back down again. And then again, when you're ready, you're floating up, and you're just going to lift the top leg and straighten the leg and bend the leg. 2 more times. Fantastic. And relax back down again. Well done. We're going to turn onto our backs. So bringing just your small head pad in underneath you, turning yourself onto your back for a moment. We're just going to take a brief moment to think about our posture. So check your feet and knees a hip distance apart. You're in your neutral spine position. The back of the rib cage is on the mat. Your collarbones are wide and the back of your neck is long. And just pause to breathe for a moment and let the body relax into the floor. We're going to start with the arms. You're going to float them both up to point to the ceiling. Relax your shoulder blades down into the mat. And just to loosen off the arms, you're going to breathe out to let them go overhead and breathe in to circle round. So remember, you just want to make sure that the back of your rib cage is staying on the mat. So you want to think about your centre being set, and that set of springs from rib cage to hips being switched on. We're then going to float both legs to tabletop. So one leg comes up, draw the rib cage down to the hips, float the other leg up. And again, start to circle those arms. So if that feels like your tummy muscles are working quite hard, you're definitely going to stop there. But if you can do, on the next one, you're going to add in a leg. So you're going to straighten one leg away from you and breathe in to bring everything back. And the other side. Well done. So make sure the lower you go with the toes, the harder those tummy muscles are going to work. And you're just focusing on breathing out to go away and breathing in to come back. Breathing out to go away and breathing in to come back. And again. Well done. Last one. And then let one leg come down and the other leg come down, and your arms relax down to your sides. We're going to move on to our shoulder bridge. So when you're ready, you're going to set your centre, flatten your back down into the mat, lift your bottom, and then lift one bone at a time until you come up to rest on your shoulder blades. Take a breath in at the top. Breathe out, roll back down again, making a dent in the mat with each bone on the way down. Breath in at the bottom. Breathing out to roll back up again. Breath in at the top. And breathe out to roll back down again. We're going to start to add in a little bit more of a challenge. So on the next one, you're going to breathe out to roll up. Holding the up position, you're going to float one leg up to tabletop and then place it back down again, and then the other side. The challenge is to keep your bottom steady so that as you lift a leg, you're not letting the opposite bottom cheek sink. I can't see whether I'm doing a good job or not, but hopefully I am. Once more on each side. So trying to keep those shoulders relaxed, and then rolling back down again. And then again, when you're ready, you're going to breathe out to roll up, floating one leg to tabletop and back down, and then the other side. So you need to keep your bottom muscles switched on, so the leg that you're standing on is really working hard. Once more on each side. And then rolling back down again. We're going to change the challenge slightly, so feel free to stay at that level, but you're going to breathe out to roll up again. Going to float one leg up to tabletop, stretch the toes to the ceiling, let the legs sink down. Bring it back up and into tabletop, place the foot down, and the other side. Well done. Once more on each side. Well done, and the other side. Well done. And roll back down, and we're just going to do one more. So when you're ready, one more time, breathing out to roll up. Take one leg to tabletop, stretch the toes to the ceiling, let the legs sink down and back up, and come into tabletop and down, and then the other side, stretching high, sinking down, coming up and into tabletop, place the leg down. Once more on each side. Fantastic. Well done. And then roll all the way back down again. Brilliant. Going to pop both hands behind your head and rest them down onto the towel. Keeping the elbows wide, we're going to start to work across the tummy a bit more. So when you're ready, draw the rib cage to the hips, lift the shoulder blades and twist to look at your left hip. Breath in to hold and breathe out to relax down. And then come up to look at your right hip. Breath in to hold and breathe out to relax down. And to the left again. We're going to see if we can start to speed that up a bit. So no rest down in between, just twisting to one side and then to the other. Keeping your bottom muscles blue tapped to the floor. So just that little twist through the shoulder blades, keeping your centre set. And we're going to do two more to each side, starting from now. Last two. And then relax back down again and bring the arms down to your side again. Well done. Going to move on to our scissors exercise. So you're going to float one leg up to tabletop. Breath in to hold it there. And then when you're ready, you're going to breathe out to swap your feet over. Breath in to hold. And breathe out to swap back again. Breath in to hold. Breathe out to swap. So just thinking about slow and steady to start off with. Make sure there's no movement through your tummy. Rib cage to hips is really switched on. And then again, you're going to see if you can start to speed it up again. Well done. The further away you tap your toes down, the harder you're going to be working through that set of springs across your tummy. Well done. Two more to each side. And then relax down again. We're going to try one more set, where this time we're going to get all of those tummy muscles working together. So float one leg up to tabletop, and you're going to draw the rib cage down the hips, and you're going to float your shoulder blades off. And you're going to place both hands just very gently on the tabletop leg. When you're ready, you're going to swap your feet over and swap your hands over, and then swap back again. So you're just very gently moving the hands across, but the main thing you're thinking about is keeping your centre set, keeping those tummy muscles working from top and from bottom as you work across the tummy. Well done. Once more for each leg, and then relax back down again. If you want to, pull both knees into your tummy and give your bottom a quick wiggle from side to side. Well done. And then let one leg come down, and then the other leg come down. Fantastic. We're going to start stretching. I can't see what the time is on my clock, but we're going to start gently stretching out. So what I want you to do first is a little bit more work as you stretch. So you're going to bring both arms out to the side in a cross shape, and we're going to do the hip twist at level 4. So you're going to float one leg up to tabletop. Draw the rib cage to hips, bring the other leg up, and you're going to clamp your feet and knees together. When you're ready, you're going to take both knees over to one side and turn your head in the opposite direction. Breath in to hold, and then breathe out, draw back up, working across your tummy, and then go the other way. So the main focus of this exercise is to work those muscles that go from rib cage to opposite hip. And so as you pull those knees back up again, you want to be very conscious that that's where you're working from. Well done. One more coming up. And then come back to the middle and let one leg come down and the other leg come down. You might at this point want to come back to lying on the floor in a moment to do a few more of the normal stretches, but we're going to move on to our teaser exercise to bring us up into sitting. So you're going to float your hands up to point to the ceiling, straighten your legs away from your short distance. When you're ready, you're going to let the arms sink overhead behind you, and then breathe out, roll back up and bring the arms up above you. And then you're going to roll back down again. And again, rolling up again. And rolling back down. And we're going to do 3 more, coming to finish in sitting after those 3. One more time. Fantastic. And then relax the arms down. Give your shoulders a really good roll. And we're just going to do 2 stretches in kneeling. The first one is going to stretch out the side of your bottom cheek. So you're going to come onto your hands and knees. And when you're ready, you're going to straighten your right leg away from you. Let it cross over your left leg as far as you can take it comfortably and sink down towards that left heel. Let the head come down too if you're comfortable with that. And you should be feeling it in the outside of your left bottom cheek. And then come back up again. Straighten your left leg out behind you. Bring it across the right leg. Sink down towards your right heel and hopefully feel the stretch in the outside of your right bottom cheek. I hope I've got that right. I might have got my left and right wrong. And then come back up again. Our final stretch is to catch the front of the hip. So you're going to bring one leg up in front of you. Bring yourself forwards, and you should be feeling that in the front of that back hip. If you're happy with that, bring your hands down onto the floor on the inside of the front leg and let yourself sink down towards the floor, and maybe give yourself a little wiggle from side to side to just catch those really tight spots. And then coming back up again, bring the other leg up in front of you. Bring your weight forwards. Feel the stretch coming through the front of the thigh. Bring your hands down on the inside of that front leg if you're happy to, and maybe give your bottom a bit of a wiggle from side to side. And then bringing yourself back up and coming back. And I'm going to finish there, but definitely add in a few more stretches if you want to, and otherwise we'll see you again soon. Thank you very much.